We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Around the Wiffle Horn, presented by the Let's Go Sunday podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Dioria, and today we're going to do something a little different. If you notice, we're going live on Wednesday night instead of recording. Usually what we do is record on Wednesday and we post on Sunday. But now that the season has started, we thought, you know what? Let's go live Wednesdays. This way now we can have time to film a preview show for our upcoming Super Qualifiers Thursday or Friday to post on Sunday morning for all of us to listen to and make fun of Connor, because that's really the
nice background, Beck.
Make fun of Connor. Thanks for interrupting, Phil. Really appreciate it. All right, with that being said, let's bring on our today's guest, the New Jersey Lemonheads, plus Phil. Fellas, welcome to the show.
Gang.
How we doing? Hey. Thanks for having us, Ant.
Man, my pleasure, man. Happy to finally get you guys involved.
I'm pumped.
Do it. Happy to see Phil's around. Glad to see he's still alive. Always good.
Yep.
I haven't seen him in the last few months. And
no heat strokes. Hanging in there by a thread.
No heat strokes for Phil.
You know what? It looked like it when you were putting those rugs, so I agree.
Yeah, it was bad.
So, all right, guys. So listen, let's get right to it. You guys are the 2020 Lemonheads. You made your Yard League debut in Golden Stick last year. I want to welcome Dave, Tim, Ray, Matt Crispy, also known as P, and Yellow. P looks frozen right now with a really mean lip and kind of looks like Jimmy Flynn. I'm not quite sure if that's an insult or a compliment, but
who, me?
Oh, there you go. Now he's unfrozen.
Fuck. Nice. Jimmy Flynn. What a guy.
So real quick, let's just get into last week right away, and then we'll get into some other stuff. You guys didn't really have your, I guess, I don't say your best performance, but you didn't make it to the finals, which I think is what you guys' expectations usually are. So let's start with Phil. Phil, do you think you're the reason why the team sucks now?
No, because I sat twice, and the game I sat, we lost.
Excuse me.
Really? Ray, as the de facto captain, your thoughts about that comment?
I mean, dude, honestly, for me, the first week for us was like a big bonding point. You know, like, yeah, we didn't have our best shit. Like, Timmy is hitting .40 right now. He can't fucking hit at all, and he knows it. But honestly, we got closer as a team, which going forward is just gonna fucking carry us. I know, well.
Well, I mean,
but no, Phil's not the reason. He brings passion, and he's a team player as well. And he when he pitched, he came in, he did his job, he got us to the playoffs, and that's all we asked for.
Well, that's very nice, Phil. Dave, what about you? What do you think about your team's performance last Sunday?
I think we kind of started where we left off, open. We came in last year hitting the fucking shit out of the ball. We can curse, yeah, who gives a fuck? So we were like ripping the cover off the ball last year when we first started, and then at the open we kind of slowed down. And I think lack of practice kind of carried that into this week. But our pitching was there. We didn't let up many runs. Obviously, we just didn't really hit that well. So that'll all come together.
Let's see, if I remember correctly, I believe last year, your first event, you guys went 0-3, and then you had the very fortunate draw facing me in the first round, and then got really hot middle of the finals. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why the Lemonheads are here today is because of me. Just want to point that out. Okay, so.
Yeah, and because Phil threw a ball over the fence that he tried to catch.
Yes!
That's true. That's true.
That was hysterical. Tim.
I went flying over the fence.
Oh, good thing that doesn't count anymore, so I'm glad you're safe. Tim, glad you could take a few minutes to step away from NHL to be with us tonight. What are your thoughts on your team's performance on Sunday?
Yeah, backing up what Dave said, I thought our pitching did really well. Made some timely pitches, but hitting on the other hand, we couldn't get that timely hit we needed to like keep us in games and stuff. I batted about .40. Like I couldn't hit a ball off a tee. I couldn't hit a beach ball. But besides that, I got to shout out Matt for his first like yard tournament at Golden Stick. Did a great job locating, made some big pitches, and Phil, great job pitching game 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Tim. I couldn't really focus most of the time when you were talking, so I'm looking at your background of Phil making an attempt at a kissy face, saying "fired down." Phil, can you elaborate on that before we get to Crispy here?
It was. I think it was to Johnny. I don't remember. I was probably
it was in the POC Snap group.
Yeah, you sent all of us.
Like Beck likes to save my snaps for some reason. It's a little bizarre. Teeter's on weird.
It could be a lot less weird. Crispy, you made your you made your regular season Lemonheads debut on Sunday, but you made your team debut at the preseason event at Coops about a month ago, maybe a little less than that, and you dominated with your knuckleball. Were you able to have the same success on Sunday with that?
Unfortunately, no. I mean, the pitches were working. Yeah, it's just we gotta get the bats going. That's it. It's just like if we don't score more than like 2 runs a game, we're gonna lose. I mean, I'm pretty sure I pitched 2 games. We lost to the Screwballs. What 1-0, right?
1-0.
And then we lost to Earl like 3-1. So yeah, I mean, if we put a couple more runs, like I mean, I'm happy how I held like these highly regarded teams to a couple runs. It's like my first time out here. I'm only learning, but once we get the bats going, we're gonna be a good team, a hard team to beat.
I agree. I think the one takeaway last year was that you guys can all rake everybody off the field, but then that's why everyone thought by adding Phil, we thought that was a weird dynamic because Phil is nothing but a strikeout machine and an overrated fielder. So we were a little surprised that you bring. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, you guys are a solid team as a 5-man lineup. Really, any combination of 2 or 3 of you could probably make it to the finals and event. So that's really good for you guys. Let's think about next week, right? We already have 24 teams registered. We're probably going to go up to 26 again. I know Dave is away for the week, so what's your roster going to be like? Ray, why don't you tell us who's playing with this Sunday?
Yeah, so, I mean, we're just basically going with the same squad except minus Dave. So we're going to have that depth, and honestly, like, I mean, it sucks not having Dave's bat there, obviously, but we're going to hit, like, I can guarantee you this weekend, we're going to hit the shit out of the ball, and the Lemons are absolutely going to make a run. We got the three-headed dragon of pitching between me, Phil, and Crispy, and then Timmy Beck will hit over 500 this weekend, guaranteed.
Money on it. Tim Beck is going to hit 3 home runs next weekend.
I mean, it's only up from here from you bat .40. Those are Dioria-like numbers from like 2011. Those are terrible numbers. Crispy, this will be your first time playing back-to-back weeks in Golden Stick. I don't know how you felt about the grind of a long day in the heat, which is pretty much what a normal super qualifier is like. How are you going to rebound for your second week?
I feel great. I mean, for me, like my arm felt good after like I pitched 2 games last weekend. I felt good. The heat was, I mean, it was hot, but I'm just gonna stay hydrated. Get a little sleep, eat a nice little breakfast, and I'll be good for the day. I'm good.
I think the Lemon's biggest downfall is our stomachs. So.
Nah,
yeah,
that's
the shitting for us is on another level.
I learned that.
You just can't stop shitting, man. That's what it comes
you
down
place
to.
bets over unders how many shits? I mean,
based on what you told me at Coops, I would say 17.5 individually.
Yeah, we're the most highly shitting team in the whole league. Like, no fucking doubt.
Crispy has IBS, right? I mean, he's acknowledged that.
No, it's a proven fact. I literally have to bring a big roll of toilet paper, like, in my backpack wherever I go, because you never know when you got to do a little pit stop on the side of the road in a bush or something,
I mean, we
like on the way to Coops, I brought toilet paper, and then last week, P brought the toilet paper, so
it's just
we just needed baby wipes.
We're just all shitting and pissing on the side of the road constantly.
That's one thing I will say. We're all such good friends, and like obviously we added Phil because he adds to our dynamic of just trying to have fun. Like we're all such good friends, like outside of football, that it's just like this all just works. It clicks. It's all just fun.
Yeah. No doubt, that's the best part about playing whiffs is I feel like you can take a group of friends and play a sport together and really excel, which you guys definitely have. Tim, what about you?
Best friend?
Oh, that's so cute.
Wow.
So, Tim, can you elaborate on why you told me privately you're going to bat Phil 6th in a lineup of 5 men this weekend?
That's
I don't recall that, to be honest. I must have been blacked out.
It's fake news. How are you going to – listen, your teammates already said you're going to bat 500 this week. What are you going to do better at the plate to make sure that happens?
I got to stop swinging at bad pitches. I was a little over anxious, especially coming from Mall. Seen fast pitch a bunch of times. Then coming to see like medium pitch, it's a little tough to get used to, but definitely doable.
I think he's got to wear a shirt this week.
Yeah, we all can't be Johnny Whiffs and play with no shirt on. So I mean, that was aggressive. Dave, you won't be there this. Also,
Dave,
yeah.
Speaking of Johnny, we might never have to play Earl with the way Dan and Connor talk to each other on Twitter.
Wow.
Sure.
That's been going on all winter though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird group.
You gotta love it.
I think they like each other. It's it's interesting. It's like that Wiffle friendship, relationship, dating. I don't know what to tell you. Dave,
Full
you're not going to be
sexual
here this
tension.
week. What are you going to do to help support your team?
I'm gonna give them good music suggestions because good music is definitely one way to hype us up. As you
That's
can
fair.
tell
Oh,
by
trust me.
our entrance last week, we're a little out there, but that's just how we
I mean,
are.
I think all of Eisenhower Park knew you guys were coming down that road, so that was sick.
It's a plan, man. Oh my, this side on repeat.
I'll probably be on my business trip, golfing with some associates and clients of mine. So I'll definitely tune into some FaceTimes. I'll FaceTime the boys and hype them up a little bit. Pack some rally lips and just go from
Love
there.
it.
Gotta
Love
have
it.
those rally lips. Phil, this will be the second week you play with the Lemonheads. You didn't play much of the offseason. I don't recall if you played in that winter event. You might have, but even still, you haven't played much in the last couple of months. Are you going to be a little rusty coming out week 2, or do you think you were able to knock off all that rust last week?
No, I definitely felt rusty on the mound last week, but first one's in the books. Now, you know what? Move forward. Rust is already knocked off.
All I got to
And,
say is the first one's always free, Just build
Mhm.
up everyone's confidence and then break them down.
And then when they got a hit, I just hit myself. That's it.
Well, Phil, what are you going to do to be? What can you do to make yourself a better hitter and be more and not have yourself? Maybe have Crispy get benched in the lineup. Why not you?
Well, I'm kind of like a fat piece of shit, so that's definitely hurting me right now. So probably lose weight, maybe practice a little bit, but I don't know.
Those are all reasonable expectations.
Do I really want to do that? That's the question.
Well, Phil, what have you
Or
been
do I
doing
just
during
want to sit and
quarantine?
watch?
What have you been doing during quarantine
Drinking.
that you're so fat now?
A lot of drinking.
Yeah.
A lot of
Anything
drinking.
specific?
Yep.
I think that goes for all of us.
Vodka?
Vodka.
Just straight
Yeah.
vodka. You're a fucking psycho.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that.
pretty rough.
I would think you'd be drinking like, Natter Days or like, Tall Boys
Yeah,
or
natties
Keystone
once in a
Light.
while. Natties,
Yeah.
Bill just
vodka.
rips
you know.
Everclear. He doesn't give a
Natty's
fuck.
vodkas,
Oh.
everything. Yeah.
Ooh,
Phil's a big
Everclear. Oh my god.
Mixed
Yeah.
Bob guy.
Phil's
Gotta-
a dual representative.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up a little bit, But yeah, a little bit of too
Phil,
much.
that's a nice
beer.
shirt.
Thanks.
You
Thank
Jewel?
you. I have no idea where I got it. I think I got it from the wholesaler when I used to work for a weed shop.
I love it.
Interesting. Love to see that. Love to see the different apparel that you and Gerard bring to the table on a daily basis, whether it's from dealers or from the thrift stop or from Salvation Army. Love to see it though.
Whoa, shots.
Whatever
shots.
This is not
job
from
I
Font
got it
Guy,
for
you
free
know?
at. Yeah.
Like a nice politically charged wiffle ball t-shirt. Love to see that. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's take a step back. We were all in quarantine for a good 3.5, 4 months. We all missed a lot of springtime wiffle ball. What was something that you guys were doing to kind of stay active during this time period? We'll start now. We know that Phil's been drinking. We don't know that Tim Beck is playing Chell with everybody else and his mother. But he won't play me for some reason, which is probably because I'm so bad that he doesn't want to waste his time playing with me. But maybe we'll play threes tonight. We'll see. Tim, any updates on Chell?
The number 3 kid in the world blocked me. He's got anger issue now.
That's right. You were saying you lost like 7-6 or something like that, or 7-5.
Yeah, I lost 7-5. He invited me to a party, started cursing me off. I started cursing him off. I was like, "You're number 3, and you gave up 5 goals to me. You're not good." Next thing you know, I'll never play him again since I'm on the blocked list.
Hate to see that.
You
I
hate
love
to
Chell. I
see
used to
it.
play so much Chell back in the day. I tell you, I mean, you're definitely way better than me at this point. Also, I'm not a huge fan of playing the World of Chell format. I like just playing with regular teams and 3-on-3. I'll create my own guy.
Me, Ray, and Phil used to play World of Chell. That's like a
Mhm.
little team bond.
Yeah, team bonding, all season team bonding.
Nice.
I think we all got
Phil
to
was
get
on
NASCAR
defense.
now.
He'd be behind the net. He'd let up a
Mhm.
breakaway.
But I'm confused. Phil, don't you have a PS4, not an Xbox?
I have both.
Oh,
Phil's got money. Phil's got money. Like
No,
that.
Elitist
that
Phil.
Xbox
Big
One was
man.
compliments of Ty and Norris, so I got to thank them. Shout out to the enemy.
Can you elaborate about that?
They wanted to squat up in Madden, so they brought me one extra one that they had.
Fucking great guys. Respect to the enemy.
Great guys, great guys.
yeah. Respect.
Crispy, what about you, pal? What did you do during quarantine to kill some time?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. During quarantine, I worked a lot on it's like especially my right arm strength. You can take that how you want it. I play a lot of video games. Just trying to stay as healthy as possible. Gotta respect my family, my older family members, my mom, my dad. I don't give them the COVID. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So yeah, I was at home. I was building my right arm strength. You can take that how you want it, and that's about it. Yeah.
Well, maybe it's important to be ambidextrous. Maybe you should make sure your left hand is just as.
See, what I do is Thursday nights is lefty night. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I heard about that. Ray, I would ask you what you've been doing during quarantine, but I assume it's trying to shove as many pouches in your mouth as possible to possibly set a Guinness World Record. So can you maybe tell everyone what specific brand you're chomping on right now?
So these stupid fucking stores near me ran out of full apple. And honestly, you could ask the guys, dude. Not a big packer, but like I was drinking, my boy's 21st, and we just started packing long cuts. And then I just started packing long cut. And then I was like, I might as well go out and buy a couple tents. And now I've just been like ripping through tents and playing NASCAR a lot.
Big time chew gang, baby. Big time chew gang.
Yeah, no, the Lemonheads definitely big time fat lippers.
Wiffle ball, I've never really played on a nicotine buzz before, so like I expect my performance to go way up, honestly.
Really, my performance goes way down when I'm packing a lip.
And I've been playing a lot of NASCAR, so that helps. I'm
I like batting with a lip. I don't like
NASCAR.
Pitching or fielding personally. Dave, what about you? What have you been doing during quarantine? Or what did you do during quarantine, I should say?
Started becoming an alcoholic in early stages. Drank a lot of beer. Just actually building up my left arm strength, But other than that, played in the Call of Duty League, for some money because I'm actually pretty nasty at Call of Duty. So if anybody wants to play me for money in this Golden Stick League, run your bread. But yeah, other than that, just school, Call of Duty, and drinking an excessive amount of alcohol.
I think Dave is in a one-on-one, 30 kills to 7.
I mean, I love the video game energy on this team right now, man. I love playing video games. I'm playing a lot of FIFA. We're talking about guys. I've been on a team with my Levittown friends, like 9 of us playing at once FIFA together. Shit ton of fun. Same thing with Shell, but I'm
video games we play between Call of Duty, NASCAR, NHL. I play some nerdy ass games like Smite. NASCAR is the wave.
I was so thrown off when Tim texted me about NASCAR. There, he's like, "Oh, Chell or NASCAR," and I was like, "Where did that come from?" Or NASCAR.
I didn't know you playing NASCAR, but nobody's watching the All-Star race. It's happening right now.
Yeah,
they don't actually
tell you what.
You don't watch. You just play.
I don't even play it. It was $20 too much for my budget.
Me too.
Oh shit!
NASCAR's only $20. I'll buy it.
Oh, it's only $20.
Yeah.
Is it? No, if that's what it is, I'll buy it. If I can plug the new PGA 2K21 game coming out in about...
Already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, ditto. I think it's coming out in August, if I remember correctly. I highly recommend that. So
already pre-ordered it. I'm hyped.
Let's get our society going.
I've been playing Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004 on my PlayStation 2.
Best game.
Oh, my gosh.
Phil, do you remember that historic comeback of me and Didio versus Sean and G? And when we were down six down with 7 to go. We wound up winning the next 7 holes.
I think I was on the losing team.
I don't know. That was one of the greatest wiffle ball.
I do remember it.
Greatest golf comebacks of all time. Mm-hmm. Where's everyone going? Everyone's hopping around in and out. Love to see this. All right, let's get to the nitty gritty here. I have a very important question. You guys are all from New Jersey, and we know that on previous shows we've talked about certain things and the way things are named in New Jersey. Phil, we'll sit out of this one.
Pork roll.
Pork roll.
Ray, Taylor ham or pork roll?
It's fucking pork roll, dude. Nobody calls it Taylor ham.
I noticed how Tim is conveniently not here.
That's the stupidest fucking. That's so stupid.
Pork roll.
Wow.
Taylor ham.
No respect for you if you call it Taylor ham. No respect.
Taylor ham is the brand name. It's pork roll.
We fucking created that shit.
Phil, what do you think as a New Yorker? Is it pork roll or Taylor ham?
Pork roll.
I don't even know.
No, Phil, you gotta answer. No. Phil, you gotta answer.
So if you were to go to a station,
I really don't even know. I have no clue.
If you were to go to a deli or a gas station and order it, you would say a pork roll, egg and cheese, not a Taylor ham, egg and cheese.
Pork roll, egg and cheese just flows off the tongue. PC rather than.
I feel like it's like Taylor ham here, right? Isn't that what we say?
That's what apparently northern New Jersey people say.
Taylor ham is the brand.
Oh my God! So you can't answer the brand. This is semantics at this point.
Cut.
Oh my God, Ray, mute your microphone. Are you following around
What
these
is
children?
happening?
What is going on?
Hold on,
is
dude. No
happening?
social
God.
distancing right now. I'm gonna start running.
Ray, what are you doing, brother?
Wow. Oh, he's at his 21st birthday. He
He's
said
running.
weird.
Oh my
Next
God!
question. I thought of this one before. I actually want to start asking other teams. I thought it was kind of funny. If you were going to cut someone, maybe this team is an easy question. If you were going to cut someone from the team, who would it be and why?
Tim.
If you had to cut somebody right now, who would it be and why?
Tim.
Come back.
I gotta go, Tim.
Wow. Phil, you're off the hook. How do you feel about that?
I was about to cut myself, to be honest.
Tim Beck's heart is with Maul and hard pitch, and I can't respect that.
No, that's true.
Oh.
I feel like that could be true.
Tim Beck loves to cook, and I just can't do it.
Tim, your thoughts?
I don't know. I like both squads equally, but after playing Golden Stick Sunday, I want the Open. I want the Open Championship.
All right, Phil's cut.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, I mean, listen, MAW is great and all, and Wiffle will be great and all in the fall, but there's really nothing like the Yard National Championship Open. I mean, it's a sick event. You play so many games, and at the end of it, when you win, you really feel like you've accomplished something great. So I expect you guys to have a good showing in Boston this year. I expect you guys to be a Final 8 team on Sunday. How do you guys feel about that?
After a long night of gambling, drinking, we'll definitely.
That's right. That Encore Boston is open.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set a curfew for these guys.
Dude, I was just kidding. I would never cut Tim.
I'm just excited.
Nobody from this team would ever be cut.
I'm just excited to go and be there for the first time, honestly.
It's a lot of fun. It's a good weekend, and
Every lemon is throwing 500 on red when we get the Encore.
That's not even like a question. I'm putting 500 on black easy.
Black or red, big decisions here. Unfortunately, there's no yellow or green for Lemonheads. So
yeah, 500.
I might just put mine on 00.
That is green.
That is green. You know what? 500 on 00.
What about the single 0? Is that also green?
Fuck the single.
Yes.
Is there a single 0, right? There's a single and a double, right?
Yeah.
Nah, Lavender is 00.
What are you at a camp, Ray? What is this? I feel like this is like the scene out of Heavyweights, where it's like lunch has been canceled due to lack of hustle. I'm feeling right now. So, all right, listen, guys. I want to thank you. We're not done, but I want to thank you for being on the show. Appreciate you taking the time out on this Wednesday. You're all in different locations, except Ray and Tim. I guess are in the same spot.
I left.
Wow, smart guy. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us tonight. Again, this is the Around the Wiffle Horn show here on the Let's Go Sunday podcast, brought to you by all these sponsors behind me, including more for you, Wiffle, Novus, and Blue Grips, and all these other guys. These are the Jersey Lemonheads. This Sunday will be Super Qualifier number 2 in New York. Super Qualifier 1 last week had 26 teams, which was the sickest and biggest event we've ever had for an opening day. It's open-esque because we usually get about 26 to 30 teams in the open. The fact that we just did one on a random Sunday really shows you how much hash we got for Whiffs coming up soon. So love to see you guys there. Love to see you guys again this week. Let's go around the horn one last time. I have another question. If you were to play wiffle ball with any modern-day celebrity, who would it be and why? Phil, let's start with you. And no, you can't pick Drake and Josh.
Wow, you really asking like the hard-hitting questions, right?
What we do, bro?
Wow. Wow.
I already know.
I was very unprepared for this question.
I know. I just thought of it as well. Any celebrity, past or present, that you want to play on your wiffle ball team, who would it be?
I got a good one.
I'm going to go with The Weeknd because he's probably got a lot of drugs on him.
The Weeknd, that's fair.
The Weeknd?
Did you say The Weeknd? That's who we got to roll up to. That's our new
The Weeknd.
A fucking bat?
He's carrying the fun stuff, and that's what I want to be a part of that. 100%.
That's our new pregame music, Phil. The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
The Weeknd.
That's how
Pulling super enough.
That's amazing. Dave, you said you had one right away. What celebrity would you play with and why?
100% Michael Jordan.
Oh.
Just because he would take that shit so serious and run everybody's fucking pocket.
And he'd be gambling the whole time, too.
That or like a Bella Danger. you know. I don't know if you guys know that. I mean, I know.
I mean, I don't know if she would be using the wiffle ball in the most appropriate way, though. But I guess
She's definitely welcome. Definitely
love to see
welcome.
that. Tim, what about you? What
I'll
celebrity
give her
would you want to play with and
34
why, Tim?
yellow stick.
I got this one. I'll play with Mike Tyson.
Oh my God! Why would you say that? What?
Tyson. His energy is just out of the world, and if anybody's throwing a little hard, it's a wrap.
That's
Good
true.
point.
We're gonna have him show up to every Earl game and be like, "I see that guy Red. He throws a little hard. If he throws harder, you have to go out there and send a message to him."
My guy Red, man.
Red, throwing down.
Oh, too fast, man. You throw it too fast. Stop.
Break out that
Chris
radar,
Arnold?
guys.
man.
He said, "Chris Arnold, you better slow it down."
Yeah, Tyson will go. Red, you gotta watch the speed. The speed. Slow it down.
Crispy, what about you? What celebrity would you play with and why?
Throw the ball further.
Who?
Out of he would either be one of like
Who? What do you say?
Hey, you can't hear you right now.
I picked Paul Cook.
Oh, Paul Cook. Paul Cook.
Oh,
dude.
wow.
That was literally mine.
And then,
Very good
as-
celebrity figure.
If anybody else, I'd pick Johnny Depp after the recent photos of his breakfast. I'm all about that.
That's very true. What can you remind everybody what exactly he did have for breakfast for those people who don't know?
That man had the thickest glass of whiskey on the table next to 4 perfectly trimmed lines of whatever you dispose is on the table.
I think it was pre-workout.
No food at all. So that's like that goes
The
well.
Lemonheads love their pre-workout, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are breaking into his house leaving him some pre-workout. Ray, who are you playing with and why? What celebrity?
I mean, honestly, I was gonna say Paul Cook too. He's like one of my heroes. But I'd honestly go with like a guy that I think like would mesh with us, and it'd probably be like Dave Portnoy. He's another one of my fucking heroes.
I'm quitting the team if that's the case.
Wow. Why? This guy loves whiffs. I sent him this shirt. He loved it.
Wow.
Yeah, but my first option would definitely be Paul Cook as well.
Why not Tim?
Tim Cook. Just Paul's energy is fucking like I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's Paul Cook's energy is fucking unmatched.
I tell you what, his ability to commentate games though is really, really good. I love watching.
It's one of the best. The dude belongs on fucking ESPN.
Yeah, I agree. Me and him gonna do a lot of commentating at Wiffle, so I'm really looking forward to working with him.
I can't wait.
It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen, listen, it's 8:45 on this beautiful Wednesday evening. I guess if we have nothing else to talk about, we can just continue to make fun of Phil, I guess, for a few more minutes. Or I don't know, Tim, do you have an NHL game to get to? Or Dave, you have a tea time you have to hit? Or,
Give us another question.
You want another question? Let's look up for another question.
Okay.
Here we go. I have a lot of questions down here. I do enjoy this. All right. This is a biased question, but you don't feel like you have to answer the question because
Bob?
Huh? What about Bob?
What?
What's the question?
All I heard
Where's
was Bob.
Oh, where is Bob? Oh, he works till 10 o'clock during the week. You know, birds are out at night nowadays, you know?
Wow.
Just saying. Listen, you don't have to answer this question the way you want because I'm here. What's a better venue, New York Yard, Golden Stick, or MAW Fields? What's a better venue?
I'll take this one first. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna like Paul Cook. Like I said, he's like definitely a top guy, top notch. Definitely knows his shit. He got a hit off me one time, right on the landed that shit right on the fucking line. He does good work, but I gotta go Golden Stick, no doubt. The field's like 26. I feel like I mesh more with like the guys in Golden Stick. For me personally, yard is more fun. I like to fucking field. I like to hit, like knowing that you have a chance to get a hit, win a game at any time. If you get down by 5 runs, you're not out of it. So like, and the drive way better, the scenery way better. I'm all about the yard venue. Definitely.
Wow. I never thought I would refer to, Long Island in that area as the most scenic. Phil, I think you would agree with that.
Like, the bus stops and like the other guys at the old place, but like the new place is good too. And the Wendy's.
The homeless.
I wish I know. We've heard the old spot. You had the Sonic right across the street, the Wendy's right across the street. That's, that probably was the best.
The shitters
venue.
are way cooler though on this side. More air conditioning.
Oh, listen, this is the part of Eisenhower Park that we're playing at. That memorial monument area, like they take care of that better than most people take care of their children. So they really do. Those bathrooms will be nice and clean for you every week. And I'll let them know that, the Lemonheads are coming to shit to town here. So gotta have them there.
We should.
Phil, what do you think? You've played MAW.
Eisenhower. It's Eisenhower.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
what about you,
15
Dave?
minutes away from me. That's
Well,
the winner.
aside from that, like I love what the Cooks have done with Shirey's Yard. I love the permanent fencing. I love all the banners. I love all the homage to all the players and championships and all the fences. Like I would love to have that at Golden Stick, but it's just we don't have a permanent spot, so it's difficult to do that.
No,
Dave, what do you think? Do you like the yard field setup, or do you like in New York, or do you like the MAW field setup at Shirey's?
I like yard probably better. Not taking away anything from Tim or Paul. I think they run a great tournament as well. But I also like watching the other games because there's so many other games going on. The only problem is with like Mid-Atlantic is like you sit and wait a little bit because there's 14, 15 teams. So you can only have 4 teams. Well, now they added a third field. But I think the venue at Golden State is probably a little bit better. Plus, there's more bathrooms, and us. So.
And have those bathrooms. That's fair. I do know that I guess the next MAW event is going to be at Ridley Park, and I've heard they have more fields there, so that should be a good thing. They're going to have 20 teams. I heard as well. That's nice.
Holy fuck!
That's crazy. Dude, think about this. Just last weekend, right? We had 14 fast pitch teams, and then 26 yard teams. That's 40 teams of wiffle ball players. Even though some mix and match, like that's an insane amount of players that are playing wiffle ball in one area in 2 events. So I think that's really awesome for both of us.
I think also like the numbers vary because it's not easier to play yard, but it's more fun. Like fast pitch, like me and Crispy, we can't play fast. I mean, we can play fast pitch, but like all we do is hit and field because we have fucked up arms. But like if you're just new to wiffle ball, yard is fun because it has the fielding aspects and you're always in the game. Like you're not lulled to sleep in the field. You're always expecting to get a hit unless Darno's throwing because he's throwing fucking Mid-Atlantic speed. But no, like yard's just a lot more fun in general. Not taking away anything from Mid-Atlantic because like you foul tip a ball in Mid-Atlantic and you feel hyped. But like I don't know, yard's just more fun and it appeals more to new people because it's pretty much playing in your backyard just with a cut ball and different bats.
I would agree. I appreciate all the things that you said. That was very nice. I agree. Yard. I mean, I used to love fast pitch because I think there's that that power of blowing somebody away with a pitch. And you're like, wow, that was sick. But then, over time, I'm like, these games are boring. It's a lot of strikeout, walk, a couple home runs. It's like, but you're right. Yard. Every pitch could be hit. You can be a double, single, triple. Like you got to be on your toes for the entire 4 innings. Otherwise, you can get blown out. But then I think it was like Ray said before, you could be down 5-0 and all of a sudden you're up 6-5 in a matter of minutes because that's what yard is like. Tim, what about you? I know how much you love the Cook, so which field do you like better, Shirey's backyard or Eisenhower?
Yeah, the Cooks are great people, genuine guys, but give me Golden Stick. Nothing fires me up more than playing wiffle ball and watching behind my back from the homeless people.
That's only by the bus stop.
Oh, you're referring to last year's park.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough rendezvous point.
Yeah, but you never know. They can always just pop up behind you when you're not ready. And I'm a big Wendy's guy now since I'm not allowed back at Sonic.
Wow. Can you elaborate a little more about why you're banned from Sonic?
Yeah, there's a little dispute. There's a little dispute between me and Sonic right now after the last tournament. So I will not be attending that Sonic anymore.
You heard it here, folks. Tim Beck banned from Sonic in East Meadow. We'll have more on the post-game show tonight. I hate to see it. Where'd Crispy go? We lose him?
His phone probably died.
Hate to see it. Well, we'll get him in next time. Gentlemen, listen, again, awesome having you guys on the show. Everyone be safe. Ray, safe driving. Phil, good to see you again for Field Crew. Dave, Tim, you have a safe flight back whenever you come back. And the rest of you, we'll see you this weekend at Golden Stick number 2.
Fuck yeah. I'm just taking it down.
All right. Don't go away. We're going to stay here and with these guys, but I'm going to end the live stream and say goodbye to everybody. But I want you guys to stay on for the post-private show.
Wow.
Do I
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone that watched. We love you.
We do.
Lemons love all.